Do you remember 9/11? Do you remember the result of 9/11? And I don't just mean the towers falling and people dying. I mean the subsequent laws that were passed as a result of 9/11 and the fear that it invoked. Because of 9/11, the Patriot Act was enforced. And since the Patriot Act, all of your privacy has been for naught. You can't browse your phone without people knowing where you are. You can't make a call without somebody monitoring it. You can't send messages unless it's really well encrypted without the government having eyes on you, because safety. Well, get ready. Get ready. They're about to implement the second wave of this control. Remember, we talked about 15-minute cities. We talked about digital ID. We talked about digital currency. We talked about all of the stuff that has only one big resemblance to each other, and that is one hub to control them all. It's like Lord of the Rings and the Ring or something. Well, now the House has just passed a kill switch law.
Thomas Massey's amendment that would defund a federal kill switch mandate, which means that all cars manufactured starting in 2026 will now have a way for authorities to monitor your driving and then cut power to your car.
You see, if you, and this is what they're putting it under, are impaired, they don't say necessarily for alcohol, just impaired, they have the right and they have the access to just shut the car down or take over. Now, there was a measure passed, or sorry, not passed, suggested that we should remove funding for that and not put that in a certain bill. That is not for us. That's not what the American people want. A Republican said, no. The Democrat says, yeah, we do want that. And the bill has passed, and it is now something that they're going to implement. The kill switch in electric cars. We're not even talking about which side wanted what. We're going to talk about the substance of the issue as to what it would mean once it's in play. So let's look at it this way, because we know that both Democrats and Republicans work sometimes hand in hand for our demise. Let's not get it twisted. We say that all the time on Too Strong to Say Nothing New. So let's say they decided that they want to implement some law, and you are just not complying with it. You're driving your car because by then all regular cars are outlawed and you have to get to work somehow. So there you are in your smart car and you're going to work, and you posted something that morning that, hey, naughty, bad boy, shouldn't be talking about that. And you're driving along to work, and you decide that you have coffee with you, which is normal. Everyone can drive with coffee or water in their hand, and you're sipping on your coffee and it just hits a bump and you spill some coffee on your lap and you see what the hand did there? Oh, they consider that impaired driving. Then they link that to what you said the morning before. Oh, kill switch, middle of the freeway. We were just trying to save people for crashing. Well, it was a saving measure. Do you see where this can go? I hope you're watching and seeing what they're trying to open the door for. I'm not saying it's been done yet, but it's opening the door for it. The other individual that could make that possible from anywhere on the planet, Elon Musk, who is one of the top makers of electric vehicles. Tesla, Elon Musk, who sat down and dealt with the NWO before, Elon Musk. They've talked about all of this stuff before, okay? I'm not saying he's the Antichrist. Don't let me. I'm not saying that he is. But I know he can build the infrastructure for that dude. He's going to make it work. He can make the visions work. He can make the shutdowns work. He can make everything possible to connect everybody globally work. So this kill switch, you tell me it's for bad driving. Now, I don't know what you will end up considering bad driving. I don't even know what you would consider impaired driving. I have no clue what the criteria for that is going to end up being. In fact, they could make it anything they really want. Impaired driving could be a lack of thought process, erratic behavior, swerving in the road. They could monitor your breath contents. They could put a breathalyzer in the car. There's a myriad of things that they can do. Now, if they consider you mentally unable to drive based on your political views, you are an impaired driver. And if I don't want you to go somewhere, kill switch. If I don't want you to traverse somewhere, kill switch. Far-fetched? Nope, not at all. If he has Starlink up and running, you remember how OnStar used to reach us everywhere? I remember back in the day. OnStar was like, man, everybody need OnStar. Remember when OnStar was a big thing? It talks to us. Look at that. It's so cool. It can tell me where my car is. It can lock my car so no one can steal it. And everybody was getting on board with OnStar. OnStar was the thing. OnStar was the bait. OnStar was the bait. And we just like piranha to meat. He ate that sucker up. Now we got GPS everywhere, tracking devices everywhere. You liked OnStar though. And now, I can shut you down. All now okayed, without your permission, by the way, by the people we put in power. What should have been a vote for us to make, they've made for us. They are now the arbiters of what you possess. Now, say you own a electric car now. Okay, you have one. And the law comes up saying that you need to add this particular feature to it by updating. Otherwise, your car won't work. Hey, y'all can call us crazy if you want, but I'm not gonna. As long as I can drive a gas-powered car, I'm doing it. And I'm not using OnStar either. If the car's gone. I'll say a prayer for it and be done. I'm not going to go find it. I'm good. Okay, it's a car. But when you start to get dependent on it, and they start passing like that California and Washington State and Oregon wants to pass where they ban gas vehicles, and you need to get to work, and you are forced to buy a certain type of car, what then? They're already trying to implement it. Remember, we talked about you having to make a choice. You have to make a choice here. Comply or don't. They're going to make it difficult for you. And they've already started. Now with a vote to dictate when you can and cannot traverse the roads that your tax dollars pay for. And there's one person, possibly two, but definitely one person that could make all of America fall to its knees by simple reach out and pressing of a button. And that's Elon Musk. Now, is he the Antichrist? Don't know. But he's a bad guy for sure. Don't trust the man. Please don't trust him. Anybody that has that much power should not be trusted. And I'm talking about man. Okay, so don't nobody come here. I don't trust God. Well, don't trust him. This is a matter of your future. The next step is up to you. Which pill are you going to take?